Tech Mahindra posted good set of numbers in Q2. The company reported a revenue growth of 7.2% on a sequential basis in constant currency terms, which was better than most of the estimates out there. Steady margins at 15.2% being reported, and the management is quite confident of continuing this revenue growth momentum in the times ahead. Deal wins of $750 million were recorded, and going ahead, the management expects that every quarter they will be adding to about $700 million to $1 billion of deal worth. So that was a snapshot of the results, but post these good numbers, most of the brokerages have raised their target price on Tech Mahindra, and let me highlight the same for you. Firstly, let's take stock of CITI. CITI has maintained a buy rating on Tech Mahindra and have raised the target price by almost 100 rupees per share at 1765 is now they are targeting on the counter. The strong quarter this was, and on all the parameters they saw quite a good growth in terms of margins, in terms of the deal total contract value. The execution has been very strong in the past few quarters of the company. They do highlight this one, and on the management commentary, quite very favorable outlook and commentary coming in for the communication vertical. As per CITI, they find it to be well placed for FY23, and on the back of all these factors, they have raised their EPS estimate for FY22 and 24 by 2 to 3%, and Tech Mahindra is one of the top picks of CITI in the IT space. Even Jefferies had made an upgrade on this counter from a hold rating earlier. They have now upgraded to the rating and given it a buy rating, and they have also raised their target price from 1425 rupees per share to 1950 rupees per share now. Q2 was a beat on the estimates, steady margins being reported by the company, and the recent deal wins provide comfort for the near-term growth, and on the back of that, they have raised their estimate by 2 to 12%. Even Morgan Stanley had raised their target price from 1670 to 1900 now, with an overweight rating that's been maintained. But Morgan Stanley do highlight that the growth gap is narrowing with the peers and has improved the capital allocation, and both of these factors should drive further re-rating for the company. So definitely they are very much bullish, and they find this as a trigger for the re-rating to be happen for the company in the times ahead. And lastly, JP Morgan, they have raised their target price from 1670 rupees per share to 2000 rupees per share while maintaining their overweight stance on the stock. So we see that after a good set of numbers, most of the brokerages are now bullish on Tech Mahindra, have raised their target price. Strong deal wins coming in the times ahead. The management commentary is quite strong, and on the revenue growth front, they're quite confident of continuing this kind of a momentum in the times ahead as well. If in just today's trading session, if we see, then not very good returns were seen from this counter, but today we can definitely expect an uptick on this one.